Alright, real quick, this is recorded after I dropped the first Rwby reaction, the red trailer, and I'm actually looking at some of the comments right now. This is shortly after I posted it, and I just want to say thank you to the people that came through, liked the video, of course, and commented their thoughts on the reaction and just give me like these little bits of information. I really appreciate you. You know, I kind of just made this channel to just have a place to talk about things that I'm passionate about, and I also check out new things like Rwby here. And it's cool that like the few people that came through, you know, they're showing their love in their own like little way. So once again, I just want to say thank you, and I hope the series moving forward just continues to grow with cool people, and we can have nice little back and forths in the comments. I'm gonna continue dropping all of the reactions for Rwby, you know, probably every single day. And yeah, that's all I kind of really wanted to say, because I gotta actually get back to editing the white trailer and the black trailer and the yellow trailer. But yeah, I don't know what video I'll actually inject this into, but there you go. Thanks for the support, y'all. Hey everybody, it's your boy Aege, and it's finally time. It feels like it's been a long journey, but it actually hasn't. I'm looking at the timer and it's only been like 2 hours since I recorded the first trailer reaction, and now the sun's coming up. I just finished wrapping up editing on the yellow trailer. Don't know when that's gonna drop, but it'll drop one of these days. And man, now we're at the first episode. We went through the red, the white, the black, and the yellow, and now we're here. Feels like a journey, but it's only been like an hour and a half. Fantastic. But you know, I'm not even gonna babble for too long because I have a tendency to do that, so I'm gonna get the Goofy headset. Goofy headset engaged, and we're gonna go check out episode 1 or chapter 1 of Rwby. Alright, Rwby chapter uno, Ruby Rose by Rooster Teeth. So her name is actually spelled Rwby, like the regular way of spelling it, and her last name is Rose. Interesting. Copy, copy, copy. Let's get into it.
Legends. Stories scattered through time. Mankind has grown quite fond of recounting the exploits of heroes and villains, forgetting so easily that we are remnants, byproducts of a forgotten past. Man, born from dust, was strong,
So we're getting some lore
wise,
first.
and resourceful. But he was born into an unforgiving world. An inevitable darkness, creatures of destruction, the creatures of Grimm, set their sights on man and all of his creations. These forces clashed, and it seemed the darkness was intent on returning man's brief existence to the void. However, even the smallest spark of hope is enough to ignite change. And in time, man's passion, resourcefulness, and ingenuity led them to the tools that would help even the odds. This power was
just move something right here.
dust. Nature's
Dust.
wrath in hand, man lit their way through the darkness. And in the shadow's absence came strength.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's the magic system in this, or
life.
I don't think any of the
Even
girls
most
even
brilliant
use
lights eventually flicker and
dust
die.
or magic besides the white one and maybe the yellow one, but those were probably just like bullets. No, those were definitely bullets because she reloaded. Interesting. Oh, we seen him in the yellow trailer for a
So you
brief
can
second. I
prepare
think I
yourself.
commented on it too.
Build your monuments to a so-called free world. But take heed. There will be no victory in strength.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Perhaps victory
I
is
was
in the
trying to
simple things that
listen to
resolve
what she was
for us.
saying.
Things that require a smaller, more honest soul.
Oh, there's Red. So I'm gonna assume the creatures Red was fighting in the
How hard it is to find a dust shop open this late.
in the first trailer was those Grimm instead of just werewolves.
Calm down. We're not here for your money. Grab the dust.
Okay, they just got dust over there, like, you know, the little Sprite machines in McDonald's, the little drink dispensers. Oh, she's jamming out.
All right, kid. Put your hands where I can see them. Hey, I said hands in the air. You got a death wish or something?
Those headphones are kind of fire. Are there like merch for that?
I said, put
Those
your
headphones are
hands in
kind
the
of
air.
clean.
Now.
Are you robbing me?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh. Alright, these guys clearly didn't see the first trailer. They don't know what they're messing with. Woo! The animation on the weapon is so sick. That was a good cut. Oh.
Okay. Get her.
Hmm.
You
So-
were medicine.
I think she did a little bit of that in the Red trailer too. She was like shooting, but not at them, but for like momentum.
And as much as
That's a cool way to move around.
I'm afraid this is where
It's a gun too. Okay, it's a gun too. I really like how the landscape in the city is looking. It reminds me of have y'all ever seen like Soul Eater? Just like the way it's like colored. It's dark yet vibrant. It's crazy. I like it.
persistent.
Okay, he has the ship. Alright, I thought he was just like a little thug. Hello? New challenger approaching. Who was that? Oh. The new waifu? Waifus? You know how I like my waifus. Hold on now.
We got a huntress.
Wait. Okay, who's this? Ooh. Okay, they're not showing her face. Hello? What is going on? Alright, I don't know what I expected, but I wasn't expecting all this magic-y Harry Potter nonsense. Ooh, she dodged out the way with finesse. I like her. Who is blonde lady? I like her.
You're a huntress. Can I have your autograph?
I hope you realize that your actions tonight will not be taken lightly, young lady. You put yourself and others in great danger.
They started it.
If it were up to me, you'd be sent home. With a pat on the back
Huntress. What is that?
and a slap on the wrist.
Is that like a cop?
But there is someone here who would like to meet you.
Ruby Rose. You have silver eyes.
What?
So, where did you learn to
Guessing
use
that's
this?
important.
Signal Academy?
They taught you to use one of the most dangerous weapons ever designed?
Well, one teacher in particular.
I see.
Ooh, cookies. I got some. Oh, I ate them already.
It's just that I've only seen one other sight wielder of that skill before. A dusty old crow.
That's my uncle. Sorry.
So that's my uncle, dude.
Crow. He's
Oh.
a teacher at Signal. I was complete garbage before he took me under his wing, and now I'm all like...
So I've noticed.
Alright, relax.
And what is an adorable girl such as yourself doing at a school designed to train warriors?
Well, I want to be a huntress.
You want to slay monsters?
Yeah. I only have 2 more years of training left at Signal, and then I'm going to apply to Beacon. See, my sister's starting there this year, and she's trying to become a huntress, and I'm trying to become a huntress because I want to help people. My parents always taught us to help others, so I thought, oh, I might as well make a career out of it. I mean, the police are alright, but huntsmen and huntresses are just so much more romantic.
So they're not police.
You know?
Okay. We got a little bit of info with her. Kind of quick, but,
Professor
yeah.
Austin, you're the headmaster at Beacon.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
You want to come to my school?
More than anything.
So Ozpin, Rwby, and I don't think we got a name for her yet. Wait, I say you're just gonna let her in? I mean, why not? She was handling business.
Stop. But I'm so proud of you. Really, sis, it was nothing. What do you mean? It was incredible. Everyone at Beacon is gonna think you're the bee's knees. I don't want to be the bee's knees.
That's a phrase I haven't heard in a while.
I want to be a normal girl with normal knees. With you, aren't you excited? Of course I'm excited. I got moved ahead 2 years. I don't want people to think I'm special or anything.
How old is she?
You are special.
The robbery was led by
So is Beacon like equivalent to high school? So she's probably what, like 13, 14?
If you have any information on his
And her
whereabouts,
sister's probably
please contact the Fair
16-ish?
Police Department. Back to you, Lisa.
Thank you, Cyril. In
Tortrick?
other
That's
news,
what's his name?
This Saturday's Fauna civil rights protest turned dark when members of the White Fang disrupted the ceremony.
Wait, I just noticed that's an actual 2D.
Has now disrupted.
That's cool.
Hello and welcome to Beacon.
Who's that?
My name is Glinda Goodwitch.
Oh,
Glinda Goodwitch.
Few who have received the honor of being selected to attend this prestigious academy. Our world is experiencing an incredible time of peace, and as future huntsmen and huntresses, it is your duty to uphold it. You have demonstrated the courage needed for such a task, and now it is our turn to provide you with the knowledge and the training to protect our world.
I'm thinking about her name, that's why I'm making this face is like Glinda Goodwitch.
look! You can see Signal from up here.
What was the guy's name? Oscar? It
I guess home isn't
was Oz something. Ozpin? I think it was Ozpin. Ozpin and Glinda. Alright, so he actually has a design, so he's important.
It was a nice moment while it lasted. I wonder who we're gonna meet.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
just hope they're better than Vomit Boy. Oh, yay, gross! You have puke on your shoe!
Yeah.
Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me!
Okay. Is that it? It's over already? Dang. Oh. This is the end sequence? Oh, no, this is probably the intro. We'll watch it this one time. What is going on here? That guitar riff is kind of crazy. Alright, there's a lot of information here. Vomit Boy? Who is her? Hold on. We got symbols on the back of them. That is a lot of characters. Hold on. I think we gotta watch that one more time. I think we gotta watch that intro one more time because there was a lot happening before I start talking. So she's turning into, I'm assuming, rose petals because her last name is Rose. White rose petals, and then the moon turned into petals. I thought the moon was like broken when we saw it in like the trailers, or is that just aesthetic thing for the trailer. I mean, the opening. These look like scenes from the trailers. The Grimm? Bad guys plus 2 other bad guys. This song is banging, bro. Who is he looking at? You know, I'm asking too many questions. This is the first episode. I need to relax. I need to relax. This was a good first episode. I enjoyed this. Alright, before the thumbnails pop up, let me get out of that. Okay. So that was... I don't know, I flicked my hair back and forth like I have like mad hair, but... Alright, so like that was the first episode of Rwby. Interesting. At the beginning we got a info dump that I'm definitely going to have to rewatch on my own time, because they were talking about the magic system, how first there was Grimm, and then something, then life came, and then to survive life developed dust? I don't know, I'm definitely going to have to rewatch that. And then they learned how to harness the power of dust, and then they became hunters? Or huntresses, that's what they were called. I'm assuming the guys are called hunters. We got introduced to Hat Cane Man, because I forgot his name already. I'm pretty sure they showed it on his like little prison picture or whatever. We saw Rwby, and then we saw Yang. Or Yellow. I'm just gonna call her by her color until we get confirmation on the name, because I probably heard the name, but I don't remember. We've seen Glenda Goodwitch and Ozpin, or was it Oscar? I'm trying to remember. What did I say? Red is Little Red Riding Hood. Once again, you guys are probably correcting me, like in the comments by the time you see like the other trailers, because I talked about this theory a little bit already, but until I actually read like somebody like that actually tells me like, oh, it's not about fairy tales, you're probably reaching too much. Until someone actually tells me or confirms it, I'm just gonna keep on theorizing about it. So Little Red Riding Hood is the red one. We've seen Yellow again. What did I say she was? Goldilocks and the 3 bears, but in her trailer there was no yeah, there was the bears. Well, it was a bear and it was a DJ, so it might be a stretch, but Ozpin, his seemed kind of on the nose, because Goodwitch, she's a witch. She's a witch because she had like the little wand. She was doing the little Harry Potter stuff. And Ozpin, it seems kind of on the nose that Wizard of Oz? Reach? Am I reaching? Or am I on to something? Because his name seems on the nose just by going by this fairy tale thing. And I don't know. We also saw a couple of characters in the outro, or maybe that's probably going to be the intro. That looks too good to be an outro. That's probably going to be what's going to play at the beginning of every episode. But we saw a lot of, I don't know if they're going to be supporting cast or main cast, but there was a lot of characters there. And a lot of bad guys too, it seemed like, because they were cloaked in darkness, so I'm assuming they're bad guys. But overall, this was some good stuff. Action, like, I like how they blended, like, we got a nice little info dump at the beginning, and then like throughout it we got a little bit of world building. Like, there's these hunters and huntresses, they live and use dust or whatever to combat the Grimm forces of darkness, and then I guess there's these bad people trying to use the dust to either protect themselves, I guess, or use the Grimm. I don't know. That clearly hasn't been told to us yet, but I don't know, maybe dust is like in limited supplies and like, you know, prices are kind of crazy, because I think he said something like that when he was robbing the guy. So maybe prices are crazy, so they gotta steal dust to protect themselves. I don't know what these bad guys are doing, but I don't know. I like the Mr. Hat Cane Man. Cane that's also a gun, so I'm liking these characters so far. Especially Goodwitch. I like her. For reasons. But other than that, that's been episode 1 of Rwby. I'm probably gonna watch the second one right after this. But I'll catch y'all in the next one as per usual. Drink plenty of water and stay golden. Take it easy. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you look right above me, you can see 2 of my previous videos. So, if you feel like supporting your boy, feel free to check them out. It's okay. Take your time. I'll just be right here when you're ready to watch them.